gonna do a pretty quick episode today just because I'm not really in a great mood, but I feel like this is gonna help me, I guess, get in a better mood today. So, one of my friends, Danny, sent me a picture of a drag queen in North Carolina. Her name is Calcutta, and one of her makeup looks I really, really loved. And I asked her, I'll link her down in the description, all that fun stuff. She's amazing and gorgeous. I'll link her down there. But I asked her, I messaged her and I was like, hey, my friend sent me this look that you did. Are you okay if I recreate it? I'll definitely give you props. And she said, for sure, go ahead. So I'm gonna recreate this look. It's a little bit off, a little different. I love it though. It's some of my favorite colors. So lime green, blue, black, fun amazingness. So hers is obviously very drag, very out there. So I was gonna recreate it in a more, I guess, look that I would wear it. Even if I were to go out, even if it's not like nightlife, stuff like that, just something that I'd be cute going out, but still with that same amount of color. So I'm going to put my base on and stuff like that, and then I'll be right back, and then I'll show you kind of what I'm gonna do to create this eye look. Oh my goodness, that took way longer than I thought it was going to. But we'll start on with the other eye now. So what I did for this eye, and I'll do it again for this one, is I used my I Heart Color by Essence, and I dabbled that, and then I dabbled a little of my Wet n Wild Photo Focus eyeshadow primer. And I'm just gonna put that onto my lid, and then I'll go from there. Bad way coffee. Okay. So I'm just mixing it together a little bit on my lid, and then I'm gonna bring it out. And I'm gonna bring it right up under my brow. I have not done this brow yet. I did do my other one, so that's why they look a little different at the moment. So now that I got that all basically pushed out to where I'm going to go in with my fingers, your best tools, and I'm just gonna blend that out. Really make sure it's all even on there, still a little tacky, but not wet. Beautiful. So now what I did with my last one, or what I did, I went in just with one of these types of brushes, in with a really, really light brown, just so it won't ruin the eye look, but it'll give me that, basically the shadow, so I can make sure I'm putting my yellow in the right spot. I'm with my Blood Money palette, and the shade that I found works the best is the Chameleon Fetish, because it's like a real lime green. And obviously it shows up so good. So I just went in with like a little flat brush like this, and just literally just started packing color on. So this is what's gonna take the longest, because I feel like light green shades or yellow shades take a long time for the color to actually saturate on your lid the way you want it to. It's gonna show up, but you're gonna have to keep putting it on and putting it on in order to get it this bright, bright color. So that's what's gonna take me the longest in this video. So if I start fast forwarding to it and you hear me talking in between, no, it's probably nothing unless I stop it that's of any importance, okay? So we're gonna go in with this and just start building that yellow. Helps if I put the mirror the right way. And I'm more focused on filling in the lid at the moment than anything else. So I'm just gonna start filling that in, and I'm gonna leave just enough space to put some other colors in here, but we're probably gonna bring it down a little bit more, but this gives me enough time to where I can decide what I wanted to do with it. So just keep packing on. That's the part where I wish I didn't have such oddly shaped, like, I guess eyeshadow balls? Lids of my eyes. There's the word. I didn't have such weird lids to my eyeballs, because I feel like I have kind of hooded eyes, but I also have a lot of eye, and then the place that I like want to mess with the most color, it never shows when I actually open my eye. So all I can do is like up here, but then I look crazy. But it is what it is, right? So I'm gonna bring this, and then I'm gonna start bringing it down. Again, just with this flat brush, just slowly packing it on. Obviously, we're going to do more than just one layer of this, but this way it gives us a good start to what our eye look is going to be. Now that I basically have this to that deep shade that I want, I'm going to go in with my Star Ranch palette in shade Grand Prismatic. It's that really bright blue color there. And I'm going to go in with this like dome-shaped brush. And I'm just going to start highlighting or edging that yellow. Or I guess green, yellow, that shade. This one right there, Mountain Dew. So I'm going to start right up at the top, and I'm just going to start making a really thin line and then building out. And just like that, tap it off a little bit because we already did our foundation and stuff, so we don't want to have to clean up too much fallout. And just slowly, I'm not even doing any pressure. I'm basically like gentle strokes. Like the brush isn't even bending, moving, nothing. That's how much pigment this has. I always want to say pigment. You've got the pigment. But that is how much pigment this shade has. So you're just going to keep building it up, obviously, but keeping that really tight line. And this look, just because I want this color to show so much, I'm going just barely off my eyebrow, the point of my eyebrow, and just bringing it out. And then I'm going to go back in with my green shade Chameleon Fetish. And I'm going to fill in a little bit more up in here, just to really brighten that up. I'm going to go back in with my little dome brush into my Grand Prismatic. And I'm going to bring it in right here. So I'm almost doing like an opposites. So that way it's not so much, but it's also just all these beautiful colors. Beautiful. And then again, going back up to the top and just building more and more of that blue shade. I definitely think the hardest part of this look for me was doing the black, because I do not have a steady hand. My hand is like, yep, we'll get there. And it's just not for me. I can never be a heart surgeon. I can never do my own nails. Whenever I paint my own nails, I'm like, yep, all over the cuticle, just like I like it. So that's why I pay people to do my nails, because I swear to God, can't. And it's been that way forever. I've tried practicing, I've tried gels, I've done everything. I just cannot do my own nails. I just don't think it's ever going to be anything I'll be good at. I just give up. So now I'm going to go back in with this chameleon shade and just build it up even more. And then what I did from here is I went into my Divine Intervention in that Blood Money palette, and I grabbed just a little brush like this again, and I'm just going to start adding that into this middle, or into this inner corner here. Just a little bit on there, and just start bringing it in. Just because it's such a cute green shade, I felt like it looked perfect with this look. And then I went in a little bit with, where the heck is it? In my Conspiracy palette with my Conspiracy color. I just went in with a little bit of that green, and then again, just brought it right in here just to bring some more dimension. And then what I did from here is I put on a very tiny little brush like this. I just put a little bit of concealer, so that way I can do my inner corner highlight when I'm ready. So I just put just the tiniest little dibble dabba double doo, and I just put it right here in my corner. So that way it's nice and tacky for when I'm ready to do it. Beautiful. So now what I'm going to attempt to do is my eyeliner again on this side. So this is the part that I had the most trouble with. So I'm probably gonna try and not talk through this whole thing just so I can attempt to get this right. So I went in with my, where did it go? Oh yeah. So my NYX Epic Ink Liner, I went in with this one just because it's that sharp point. I was gonna go in with maybe my my Jeffree Star one, like this, but I couldn't get my liquid lip off it, and I didn't feel like making you guys wait. So I'm gonna attempt to do this. Okay, I'll actually be right back. I need a hit of encouragement for this one. See, this is why I ain't got steady hands. They just, shit's flying already. I should put lids back on things so they don't fly. Okay. Okay, ready. Stressing. This is the make or break time in this eye look right now. This side, a little fucked up, but it's okay. We made it work. But now I'm on the camera, so I'm like, and then I was a dumbass, and my favorite one that I just bought, of my NYX liquid whatever, fucking, I left the cap off of it, and now it's all dried out, so I'm having to use my old one that isn't as, I guess, precise as I would like it to be, but we're gonna go with it. We're gonna go with it. Okay, I'm ready. Okay. Also, I don't know which one this is. The sticker fell off of it like a long time ago. It's sweet. I think it was some sort of pastry, allegedly. But it is good. Okay. Pray for me, guys. I'm going in deep. So I started at the top and then did the wing and then connected them. So that's what I'm going to attempt to do this time again. Again, probably not going to top. Don't want to fuck it up. Let's go. And of course, it's not fucking working. Bro! There we go. I'm gonna lose my mind today, guys. That hurt. That was like, I just did it too. It's not like the cap's been off more than a minute. Let's go. Alrighty, so I kind of got the top. I did make a mistake. I gotta fix it. But we're gonna continue on to the bottom and then we will fix it. In the bottom, I started like almost to my inner corner, which is different for me. But I needed to make this eye look as just bomb-tastic as I possibly could. Now I got it all the way over to the corner. I gotta bring it up. There's a lot of mistakes, so I'm gonna have to do a lot of recon here. So bear with me while I try to fix this. Because obviously I made a few mistakes, so we gotta try and cover them up somehow. I have an idea. That's what we gonna do. So we gonna clean this up. I did this so I can get myself out of it. Okay. Yeah. We're gonna go in. We're gonna go in deep, y'all. Okay, so I got most of that cleaned up, so I'm gonna go back in with my green and touch that all up again. So I'm gonna have to go back in with my black eyeliner and clean up those edges that I kind of smeared a little bit too much just to try and fix that yellow. So now I gotta clean up that edge and make it really pointy and sharp. So now I'm gonna go back in with like a Q-tip, like I did on the other side, and just put this edge out real hard. I'm gonna teach it, tell it who's boss. This side is not for me. It kind of sucks, big dick. And now I'm gonna go in with my mascara and stuff, and then I'll finish my inner corner actually first, because I forgot about that while I was in my tantrum about everything else going wrong in this video. Where is the tiny brush I was using? It's right here. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with Ranch. Obviously, you guys know this is like one of my absolute favorite highlighting shades for inner corner. So I'm gonna go in with that one. Back in again with my brush that I just had in my hand. Now it's not there anymore. Here we go. With my ranch shade. And just keep highlighting that inner corner. We're gonna bring it up like I did on my other eye just to really make this shiny. And then I'm gonna bring it up like I did on my other eye and just start cutting across. And then fixing as I need. Stars lean down to kiss you, and I lie awake and miss you. Pour me a heavy dose of atmosphere. Alrighty, so I'm gonna go finish my hair and then I'll be right back. Try a birthday suit. Birthday suit seems like it'll be a cute one. Go on top of that just with a gloss. And let that soak in for a little bit. And then I'm going to go back in with some bronzer and bronze this up a little bit more. All right. So I'm not the biggest fan of this camera angle, but here's more of the completed look. I don't like that side light. I feel like it doesn't actually show what the look looks like because I got a new desk. So I'm sorry if this video kind of sucks. I did get a new desk and I have a new setup. So now that I've filmed, I definitely think I'm going to have to switch a few things around to make this lighting look like this all the time because this way is a lot better. But I'll show you kind of more up close of what this look like. I'm absolutely in love. So obviously we had some rough times around the edges, but we got there in the end. Yeah, this light is a lot better for this look than this light. This light, I look like a trash goblin. Yes. So we're definitely gonna have to fix that. I'm not too worried about it right now since I'm done with this video, but let me do some outtakes of this and then I'll be right back. Alrighty, so I'm out on my patio now in the sun. And I love this look. This is so cute. And again, thanks to Calcutta and Danny for sending me this look. Calcutta did this one and originally in drag. So I'm gonna put her link in the description below as well as a picture of what the original look looked like before and then compared to mine. And thank you for joining me on another episode of Coffee and Cannabis. Thanks.